From a free pack hack to the weirdest thing Apex packs have ever dropped, here are a load of facts about Apex packs. Starting off with the fact that heirloom shards used to not exist. Back in the early seasons of Apex, from season 0 to season 3, whenever you unboxed a mythic from an Apex pack, it would just be a random heirloom, so you couldn't choose what heirloom you got, you would just be given one, which led to a lot of people getting Pathfinder boxing gloves when they didn't want them. Luckily, later in the game's life cycle, Apex would add heirloom shards so people could choose whatever heirloom they wanted. Speaking of heirlooms though, you may think an heirloom is the rarest thing you can get from an Apex pack, but it's actually not. Instead, getting 3 legendaries from one normal Apex pack is a 2,197 to 1 chance. Although I think you'll be a bit more excited if you got heirloom shards rather than 2 legendary banners on 1 Bangalore skin, which you're never going to equip. One really rare thing to happen to Apex packs though is getting 3 sets of heirlooms within 100 packs. You see, on special occasions, Respawn like to do Apex pack bundles where they sell 100 packs for 6,700 Apex coins, and a few years ago somebody bought one of these bundles and opened all 100 of the packs. Here's the crazy thing, they ended up getting 3 heirloom shard drops from these 100 packs, leaving them with 450 shards by the end of it, which is more than some people get in a lifetime, and this person is one of the most lucky Apex players ever, probably, and it is real. They uploaded a 20-minute VOD proving that it's real, so congrats to this person. I'm not jealous at all. Those who are Titanfall 2 enjoyers though may actually look at Apex packs different to Apex players, because Apex packs are actually a modified enemy from Titanfall 2. Remember that mission where you're separated from BT and you have to fight off a load of explosive ticks, and it's very annoying? Well, if we take a closer look at these explosive ticks, they're actually very similar to Apex packs. And this is because in the early days of Apex's development, there was actually a concept pushed by Moy Para of the Apex packs being a variation of the bomb ticks from Titanfall 2. And in the video he used to pitch this idea, you can actually see bits of explosive ticks behind the packs, which is really cool, and it kind of almost does tie packs into actual lore. Well, in fact, Apex packs are more tied to the lore than you may think, as on King's Canyon and Broken Moon, you can actually find them as NPCs that drop you real loot. The way you can find them is from squeaking sounds, and if you chose to follow the sounds and find the pack, you could punch them, and instead of dropping grey cosmetics, they would drop you items in-game at random rarities. Like, you could get a legendary thing, or you could get a rare thing. Now, in the earlier days of Apex packs and heirloom shards used to really frustrate people, because there was actually a chance as a free-to-play player you would never unlock heirloom shards for free. But luckily, when Respawn raised the level cap, allowing people to gain more levels in the game, therefore gaining more free rewards, it became possible for people to earn enough Apex packs from level up rewards to open 500 packs to get a guaranteed heirloom. So now, whoever you are, as long as you grind the game enough, you will get a free heirloom. But I think they should make heirloom drops a bit more frequent, because the amount of mythics we have in the game are impossible to obtain without spending a lot of money. So I think they should make heirloom shards drop a bit more, and then people might be more inclined to buy exotic shards. Although a few seasons ago, Respawn did remove a method of getting free Apex packs that a lot of people enjoyed, as there used to be this item in game called a treasure pack, and every single day you could pick up 1 treasure pack and it would either give you an Apex pack, some crafting, or some battle pass stars. Unfortunately, this was removed when the battle pass was reworked, so treasure packs are no longer a thing, and nor are the Apex packs you could get from them. To be fair though, there would literally be days where I would forget treasure packs existed and I'd forget to pick up my daily treasure pack. Whenever you open Apex packs, there are several rarities you can get, like common, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic, but there's one rarity that rarely comes into the game: the iconic rarity. The iconic rarity has only been used in 2 events, the Post Malone event and also the Final Fantasy event, and since then it's never been used on any new skins. The iconic rarity does one thing different: it makes the skins more expensive, as the base price for a legendary skin is 1,800 Apex coins, but for an iconic skin it's 2,250 Apex coins. And what does a skin have to do to be iconic rarity? Well, it literally just has to be a crossover skin, as the only items iconic rarity has been used for are crossover items. And yes, they do present a different light when they're coming out of an Apex pack, which is a fairly cool visual. These days though, Apex packs aren't the only way you can get heirloom shards, as back in Season 8, Respawn started putting heirloom shards in collection events. But the first time they did this, they made a mistake, as in the anniversary event in Season 8, you could get heirloom shards as the final reward in the collection events. But there was an issue. When you got the heirloom shards by spending all that money buying out the collection event, your heirloom guarantee progress would be reset as well, which is a system Respawn have in place, making sure if you open 500 Apex packs and haven't got heirloom shards yet, your 500th pack will 100% be a set of heirloom shards. Immediately, a lot of people complained about this, and luckily Respawn actually fixed it and gave heirloom shards to the people who encountered this issue. So that was a chance to win straight up free heirloom shards from Respawn. When this happened, we only had like 2 types of Apex packs, collection event packs, and then normal Apex packs, but these days we have a lot more. We have packs like weapon skin packs, charm packs, sticker packs, thematic packs, holo spray packs. We even have battle pass packs and packs that are made based around one single skin. Lately, Respawn have been experimenting with packs a lot, and honestly, I have no idea what their end game is, but they've made a hell of a lot of packs, to the point where if I listed them all, we would actually probably spend the whole video listing them all. Here's a fun fact to look out for though: when you're opening Apex packs, there are actually several different animations after an Apex pack opens. You have the normal animation where the pack just walks off, you have some rarer animations like the pack jumping off, and then you have some even rarer ones like when the pack flies off. These were actually added as a pretty cool Easter egg, so it's cool to look out for these. Although, lately, a lot more people just opt to open several packs at once, which is a new feature Respawn added recently, but they actually stole from Apex Mobile. As when Apex Mobile came out, you had the ability to open multiple packs at once, which was a product of their gacha system, and I guess now we have a gacha system, it's only natural that we can open multiple Apex packs. But honestly, this was needed because Monday, a streamer, had several thousand Apex packs, and he literally spent a day opening them all. Speaking of that, he didn't actually buy these thousands of Apex packs. Instead, they were sent to his account for free in one of the only documented cases of a free Apex pack hack, as the infamous Apex hacker Destroyer 2009 had some level of access to Mandy's account without him knowing, and sent him thousands of packs for free to troll him. For the longest time, Mandy refused to open these as they were hacked. He didn't really know if Respawn would be mad if he opened them, but recently he decided to open them all on stream, which I think is fine. Like, Respawn didn't remove them, I assume they didn't tell him not to open these packs, and I think he deserves them, to be fair. Other than that, I don't recall there being any other hacks where people can get free packs, although we do know Destroyer 2009 had a lot more access to the Apex backend than any other Apex hacker probably ever. But we're never going to do that, we're probably just going to open one pack at a time. When you open that one pack though, do you ever wonder what are the exact percentage chance that this pack right here will be heirloom shards? Well, not long ago, Respawn actually had to legally break down the exact percentages within Apex packs. They did a huge blog really talking about the intricacies, which I do recommend looking at. It's really hard to understand, but if you do have that kind of mind, you will be able to take a lot away from this. But they did give us the straight up percentage chance for heirloom shards, and the chances are 0.045. So when you go like this and just open one Apex pack, you're rolling a chance of that to get shards. Most people do end up getting shards from the 500 pack guarantee, which I talked about earlier, where if you didn't get shards, you're going to get them on your 500th pack 100%. Although there's one country that can't experience the luxury of opening Apex packs. Look at them, right? This country is in fact Belgium, and because of their strict gambling laws, Apex packs can't be opened within the country, as they're classed as gambling. Both times I've gone to Belgium, I've managed to go while a milestone event is on, and it turns out they have the option to buy items straight up from a milestone event, because obviously they can't use packs to gamble for these items, which is pretty interesting. And I guess they're almost better off if they want a certain skin. They don't have to just hope they get it. But to be fair, what a lot of people don't know is once you open a lot of Apex packs, Respawn actually run out of items to give you. If you already own all of the Mirage Rare skins, they can't drop you a Mirage Rare skin. So slowly, the more packs you open, the more crafting materials Respawn will give you, as they give you crafting when they can't decide what else to give you. So if you own a hell of a lot of items, you will literally just be opening crafting materials. People like Burno have this happen to them a lot, as throughout their career, they've opened a lot of Apex packs, so these days they just get crafting from the packs. I'm sure a lot of people prefer crafting rather than a rare Mirage skin though. Speaking of currency dropping from Apex packs though, there's actually been several times in history where we had the ability to get random currencies from Apex packs. Of course, most of you know, if an event is offering Apex packs in the event tracker, and you open every single Apex pack possible in the event so you own every item, and then you get a free Apex pack on top, the Apex pack will just drop you Apex coins. But also back in the day during the Iron Crown event, packs actually dropped a special unique type of currency called crowns, which could be spent in the event shop, which is a weird system, and when people see this image they're pretty surprised if they didn't play the event, because they're like, what in the world are these? But throughout this video, a lot of you may have been asking, are there any weird Apex pack glitches that have happened? And weirdly enough, several times there have been weird Apex pack glitches. Like a few years ago, early in the morning, a lot of people realized whenever they opened an Apex pack, one item would be missing. And this issue was game-wide, and it went on for several hours, which was very strange. Apparently it affected several people getting heirlooms, and a lot of people lost out on heirlooms because of this glitch, which absolutely sucked. But since then, we haven't really had any Apex pack glitches. Respawn are usually pretty tight on Apex packs and test them thoroughly before releasing new seasons. In fact, one of the developers admitted they usually open around 5 million packs to test their reliability before they drop new updates. So the reason we don't get many Apex pack glitches is because they're very thoroughly tested before they come into the game. Speaking of opening a lot of Apex packs, this season right now is actually the season where Respawn have given away the most free Apex packs ever. So far this season, through challenges, we've managed to get 60 Apex packs for free, and it looks like by the end of this season, we'll be getting an extra 20 for free. So this has been the best season to get heirlooms, and trust me, a lot of people have been getting heirlooms this season, including me, and if you look on Reddit, loads of people are flexing heirlooms they've unboxed. So if you haven't grinded this season, I honestly kind of feel bad for you. But let's finish it off with one glitch Respawn didn't catch that I've only ever seen happen to one person, Ross the Squirrel. On stream, he got gifted packs, and he opened one of the packs, and then, while he was previewing the rewards he got from that pack, the pack count glitched and told him he had 25,155 more packs to open. Unfortunately, this wasn't actually the case, and when he opened the next pack, it went back down. I assume this glitch is tied to the gifting system and the weird issues it has, so I would assume not a lot of people have experienced this glitch, as not a lot of people gift in Apex, honestly. But, do you know what? Subscribe for a free pack.